If this video helps you out, remember to subscribe. I recommend playing the Stronghold level on default difficulty if you want to get through this quickly, or playing it on the hardest difficulty you possibly can if you want to get some good gear. So from the center circle, we want to actually backtrack to go and find our first hidden button of 5. I do want to mention that you need to have already collected all of the Eyes of Ender from earlier in the base game and put them into the portal here. If you don't know how to do that, definitely check out the playlist down in the description or linked at the end of the video in order to check out my guide on where to find all the Eyes of Ender. So this is the first location for the first hidden button right here on the map. If you head into this building, you're going to break some pots, and the hidden button is actually just under one of those pots. Now from here, we're going to head back along and to the opposite side of the circle to find our next button. Here on the map is the location of our second button. You just need to go ahead and press it. It's going to be right on the ledge, so you should be able to notice it pretty easily. Head back to that middle circle where the portal is, and we're going to head along the top left side here to find another doorway. Head on through. You'll have to fight through an ambush in this area with the bouncing pads, but if you ignore the bouncing pads and come along to the right here and up these stairs, you will find your next hidden button at the top. Also in that ambush, you should find a blue key which you can use on the door right outside of the ambush area, and then just follow the path that I take to get to our next location, which is going to be this elevator that's a little bit interesting. But as you come through this area, there's going to be a couple of different buttons that you need to interact with to raise the ground so that you can continue forward, and you'll have to fight through some more ambushes, of course. This is the location on the map of the elevator, and our button is going to be located about halfway up the elevator ride. So after activating the elevator, you want to go ahead and push yourself up against this side wall here. As you're going up, you can push the button. If somehow you miss the button, you can actually use the button in the middle of the elevator to go back down and try and grab it again. Back at the center circle once again. This time we're going to go up the right top path, and we'll find another doorway that we can go through. Then just follow the path that I take to find our next button. Back at the middle circle once again. This time we're going to go to the top of it and through this doorway. As you go through this area, you will need to save the villagers that are hanging above in order to open the gates to move forward and eventually get to your final secret button. Finally, this door will open at the top of the middle circle, which you can now go into to enter the treasure trove. Now, your achievement or trophy may pop as soon as you enter this area, or it may pop after you make it through this blue gate right here, or it may pop after you make it downstairs and survive the ambush, or it might pop after you come back to the entrance and go through the gated off area that is now opened after completing the ambush. So anywhere around here your achievement or trophy can pop. As you fight through this ambush, there's 2 buttons for you to interact with. Go ahead and push the one on the right and then the one on the left, and this is where my achievement or trophy decided to pop, but we still actually have to enter the treasure trove. So go ahead and finish this ambush, and then we're going to head back towards the entrance to this area, and as you'll see, there is now this open area right in front of the entrance that will have some chests and some emeralds and a bunch of other stuff, so your achievement or trophy may pop here when you enter into this room, but somewhere around here it should pop and you should be all set.